Okay, so today I want to talk about, connecting to those feelings that need to be moved up and out of your body. So pain, physical or emotional, sadness, depression, grief, despair, hopelessness, guilt, shame, loneliness, sadness, grief, right? All these feelings that we have that are usually part of our illness, and we need to feel them and move them up and out as part of the healing process. So not only healing your body physically with food and nutrition and exercise and all the things that, on a physical level, but you need to do the emotional work to heal those, to move those stuck emotions, to feel them, and move them out, to connect with them and then move them. It's all energy that's moving. Okay, so sometimes we get caught up in all the protocols because there's a lot of them out there. There's meditation, right? We can sit and meditate and try to connect to our inner self. We can use tapping, right? EFT tapping or EMDR. Or we can do journaling and writing. Maybe we can listen to songs or write poems or talk to a therapist right? These are all expressions. These are all tools that will help us connect to our grief, our sadness, our loneliness, our despair, our sadness, our pain, our suffering. And hopefully, maybe we're listening to a really sad song, or we're doing a really, we're journaling on a topic that is really sad, maybe the death of somebody that we love dearly. Now that tool is going to give us an opportunity, a better opportunity to connect with that grief that we have about that situation or those emotions, connect with them, feel them, and then shift them or move them up and out. Hopefully repeatedly after time, we are moving them. So that's a tool, just like any other of the tools that I mentioned. They're giving you opportunities to connect with these emotions or these, pains and sufferings, that the negative emotions that we need to feel and connect with and move in our energy field. That's what it's all about. Okay, but the problem is we get stuck on these tools. So it didn't work. Meditation didn't work, or journaling didn't work, and we think like it's something to be done, like an exercise, like we have to do this, but we're not actually like going through the process of like the feeling part and the connecting and the actual, like, really the visceral feeling of making this tool work for us and like connecting to that grief or whatever it is that we need to connect to, that tool is designed, putting our intentions on that to feel it and to let the emotions bubble to the surface and to feel them and move them. So sometimes we're more focused on the actual tool and the activity than we are actually connecting to the emotion or connecting to the feeling, which is what they're all about. The other thing is, so we get too caught up in the actual tool and how to do it and whether it works, as opposed to using it as a way to connect to that emotion or feeling and trying to feel it and move it, giving ourselves the opportunity. The other thing that we do is we get caught up in these techniques and tools and we don't see what's right in front of us. We're not listening to the whispers. So maybe all day you've been meditating, or you're journaling, or you're doing tapping, or you're doing something that would supposedly, help you connect to an emotion or a feeling and move the energy and get unstuck, but it's not working. But then say at night you get into a fight, something triggers you with your husband, or you hear a song on the radio, or you're watching a TV show and something suddenly sparks you out of nowhere and you feel a burst of emotion and you start crying, or you start screaming, or you start whatever, and we sort of push those down. But those are also opportunities. They're opportunities, spontaneous opportunities to connect to these feelings and these emotions, and we need to go with them and explore them. So if suddenly something is triggering you in your middle of a rage-filled, screaming fight about something, or something's really bothering you, that is the opportunity, that is the tool. You don't need to sit in meditation. That's the tool to feel, where is that coming from? What is happening? To let yourself feel it and to move and unstuck that energy. Same as if you're driving in the car and you hear a song that triggers something inside you and you just start crying. Feel it, let it out. That's the tool. You don't need the practice. You don't need to sit and use the tool to force something to happen. It just happened. Go with it. Explore it. Explore that emotion that's bubbling to the surface whenever and however it comes. So the tools are great because they give us opportunities that we wouldn't otherwise have in the day because we're so busy and we're rushing around. And we're sort of pushing those feelings aside and down. So the tools are giving us opportunities to say, yes, it's okay. You can come out. I'm here. I'm waiting. I'm ready for you. But sometimes, like a little child, feelings and emotions don't do things on demand or when they're told or how and when we think they should. They do them at inopportune moments. When you're in the grocery store and your child is driving you crazy and it's triggering a response in you and you need to feel or express an emotion and you can't and you push it down, that is your opportunity. Or when something hits you out of the blue, you see something, you see a sign, you see a sunset that moves you to tears, whatever it is, these are the moments through daily life. Daily life will give you the tools and the opportunities, but we don't seize them. We push them down. We push them away. We say, that's really inconvenient. That's not what I want. That's not how I want it to express itself. I'll wait and deal with that during my meditation later. That's not always the way life works. And so we can look for these opportunities through our whole life when our feelings get triggered, our emotions, our hurts, our pains, our sorrows, these feelings, and we can let them rise. And we can use that moment in our life to feel them, to connect to them, to try to understand them, and to move them, to shift them, to let them release, to move them up and out. So try that today. I really hope that helps.